To all of you that have signed up for my Gold Trails, thank you. I truly appreciate it. And if you haven't signed up, you might want to do it fairly quickly because I limit the classes to 30 minors only. That way I can give you each individual attention over the 2.5 day period. All right, let's start out. Day one in the classroom, we're going to start out with geology. We're going to talk about the geology that you need to know. We're going to talk about epithermal, hydrothermal, mesothermal deposits. Then we're going to move on to water. Water is the only thing that for more than 1.8 billion years has been what is moved, distributed, and concentrated dropped gold. That's it. Sure, volcanoes, tectonic plate movement, wind erosion, they'll expose gold, but it's water. It's only water that has moved that gold. And we're going to go very, very deep in understanding water because I'll tell you, the rules of thumb, inside bend, behind the rock, a lot of it doesn't work. A lot of it doesn't work depending upon where you're at. Now, we're talking about getting into dollars per yard, not specks in a pan. Can you go behind the boulder and find a few pieces of gold? Sure. But if you understand how that water, when you understand the hydraulics and really everything in the stream, then you'll understand it better and you won't miss gold. You won't miss gold. I've seen people miss gold, like I said, by 5 feet. 5 feet walked away from a spot that was loaded because of one tree. It changed the entire direction of the distribution and the concentration. And then we're going to start talking about equipment. We're going to talk about classification. We're going to talk about your gold pans. We're going to talk about all of the different things that you should have that maybe you don't, or maybe you've got too many of. Yeah, there are people out there that have way too many things and it makes them crazy when they get ready to go. We're going to talk about research because right now, research is so much easier to do than when it was 50 years ago when I really started doing the research and looking for things. Almost everything you want to know right now is online. So it's how to look for these things, what to look for, the different types of maps you want to look for. Then we're in the field. We're going to do a walk and we're going to look at all those places that I was talking about where rules of thumb don't really matter. You're going to be surprised at some of those spots. I haven't had a class where somebody hasn't said, oh my goodness, I walked away from a lot of gold. I walked away from the gold because I didn't know about that. We're going to take that walk. We're going to look at some things. We're going to set up the sluice boxes. We're going to set up more than one sluice box. And we're going to work some material. And we're going to go from specks in a pan to dollars per yard. That's the whole goal for everything in Gold Trails. And that's going to be pretty much the end of the day. We're going to talk about proper panning. We're going to talk about sluice boxes. We're going to talk about rocker boxes. Tools that you need: gold pan, sluice box. Bring your sluice box, bring your digging tools, and bring a couple of 5-gallon buckets. Make sure to put your name on the 5-gallon buckets. All right, day two, all about metal detecting. Now, this classroom becomes very interesting because what we're going to do is we're going to go over a lot of the different technologies. Of course, we're going to talk about VLF versus pulse induction, but we're also going to get into a lot of other things. Not everything's single frequency now. Now you've got simultaneous multi-frequency machines that are out there that do a fantastic job, and how those work. Because knowing how they work will help you better work your detector. Then we're going to get into understanding what I call the triad. And that is about taking your machine and matching that machine to the ground, and then matching it to you, and matching it really to the environment around you. And that's not just the ground, that's the environment all the way around you. And that has been the big wow. I never thought about that. And I've had so many people that have gone back from Gold Trails classes and what I went out, I've set up my machine the way you're telling me to now, and it's made a huge difference in the gold that I'm finding. What do you bring? You bring your gold-centric detector, a machine like a Gold Monster 1000, a Gold Monster 2000, a Fisher Gold Bug, a White's Gold Master, machines like that. Those are all really gold-centric machines. Now, if you have a crossover detector, and I mean a true crossover machine that is advertised and marketed by the manufacturer as having a true prospecting mode, that's the machine that you bring. And if they have a coil that they recommend, I'll give you an example. On the Equinox 900, they talk about the 6-inch coil and the 8-inch coil being the very, very best for gold. Make sure you've got one of those. Because when we get out in the field, I'm going to spend time with each and every one of you. A lot of times slowing you down or speeding you up or listening to the ground and letting the ground talk to you. Because in everything I do, it's all about the ground talking to me. It's about looking down here and seeing something that says, okay, this is what happened. Or listening to the ground through my headphones. So bring your metal detector, gold centric or true crossover. Bring your digging tool. And I'm not talking about a spade or a shovel. I'm talking about a real digging tool. Bring 2 plastic scoops, because so many of these detectors have gotten so sensitive that you'll never be able to run your hand across that coil and not get a signal. If you haven't signed up, goldtrails.gold, goldtrails.gold. Go in, take a look at my schedule. Matter of fact, for all of you, do me a favor, bookmark that page, because I've got a lot of other things coming up over the next year, 2026, going into 2027. All right, I'll see you at Italian Bar or wherever else I'm having a Gold Trails.